Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We're going to be doing a tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. So if you have Pisces as your sun, moon, or rising sign, there may be a message in here for you today. I do want to let you know that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And if you would like a personal reading from me, check the description box. All of my information is there so that you can get in touch with me. So Pisces, let's go ahead and see what kind of messages are coming through today. Okay, so Pisces, looks like you're doing your work. Looks like you've had, in the past, you've had a lot of thought. Like you've been thinking about the things that you are feeling tied to and if it's really good for you or not. I feel like very quickly you have decided that some of those things aren't good for you and you're choosing to leave them behind. So we've got the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Devil card. So these two cards, being as they're both swords, it's a lot of mental activity. A lot of thought went into this, and it seems like it happened very quickly, that you just sort of made a decision. But with this Devil here, this is Capricorn energy and Earth energy. So this Devil is a very slow moving energy. So whatever it was that you made this very quick decision on was a situation that has been happening a very long time. So this card has to do with toxic people, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts. It also has to do with really anything that you feel bound to. So people, places, situations, and addictions sometimes are shown in this card. So depending on who is watching this, there can be any number or all of those things wrapped up into this. So, but you moved away from that. And it seems like it was a recent decision. This is something that happened very recently. So we've got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. So these two women are jumping out at me. I feel like it's maybe a situation with two different women. The Empress would be like a very abundant and loving energy. She's very sensual. You know, her pillow's got the sign of Venus. She's also pregnant. So if pregnancy, if this, makes anybody think of a specific person in their life, this is a very good, beautiful energy. And then this other one, this would be, it's a very astute woman, very analytical woman, and it could be an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it seems like for some people, this is possibly two feminines in their life. Otherwise, it's just the energy, right? We've got this loving, abundant energy where we're creating something, bringing something into our life, and it has, caused us to have a lot of thought. Maybe we were even really needing to pay attention to something, pay attention to ourselves, like our own thoughts and beliefs that we have. But either way, we've got this Ace of Cups, which actually goes with this because for some people it does signify pregnancy and a new baby in your present, but it also has to do with just new opportunities, and especially for things that we love. So it could be, relationships, hobbies, new jobs, anything that really makes us fall in love with life, or, fall in love with a person, whatever. But it's also about, your cup overflowing. So, there's a lot going on here in your present that you may be feeling or bringing into your life. So in your future, though, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got Temperance, and we've got this Seven of Cups. I have a feeling that somebody is waiting for some sort of message or good news. It looks like it will come in your future, but you have to be patient, right? Something here, this guy, this Page of Wands, he has to do with messages, good news, things like that. But since it's wands, like he's looking at his staff, something is, he's watching something grow. So something is definitely being created here. You definitely walked away from something and you're heading towards something else. You're being led there. You're being guided there by signs, synchronicities, intuition. Just seems like that's where you need to go. But it may be taking longer than you're used to, or it will take longer than you expected it to, because we've got this Temperance card. So she is all about patience and going with the flow. So with all that, we've also got this. So this is a very confusing card. There's going to be so many options, and being as there's two women in here and I'm feeling called to that, it could be some sort of relationship issue or some sort of, something where somebody's going to be starting a new relationship, but they, haven't quite figured out with who yet, because we've got so many options here in this, in this card. And so there is going to be some confusion. There is going to be a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of delusion. This is a Pisces reading, and, the Pisces energy, when it's connected to the planet of Neptune, does kind of have a lot, of similarities with this card. So, there is that. Could just be you using your imagination, and it's taking you outside what your normal reality is. So Pisces, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what your challenges are in this situation. Okay. So it looks like your challenges, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. It's going to be creating this. Whatever it is that you're trying to create, it seems like getting it created and getting it going. That's going to be your challenge. So with this card, the Queen of Wands, she's just a fiery person. This could be an actual person, an actual fire sign. So a fire sign would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Otherwise, it's just this energy. This woman, she's sitting here, she's strong, beautiful, courageous. She's got her cat there. This energy, whatever this energy is in your life, that is going to be a challenge for you to navigate it. So, being as it's a fire sign and you are water, I'm feeling like whatever this energy is, maybe it's natural for you to kind of put it out, whatever this fire is, right? It's kind of up, it's in your face, but as a water sign, you're more, you want to go with the flow, right? So there could be that. And then we've got this Hierophant, which it's a 5, so it's all about change, and it's change in a conventional way. So if something that you're creating has to do with like a job or a school or something like that, he represents things like higher education, corporate jobs, like all of the things that we quote unquote are supposed to do and that most people do. That's what he recognizes, or that's what he represents, and that's going to be a challenge for you. Maybe you're not conventional, or maybe you don't like to do things a conventional way, and so it's going to be a challenge. But Pisces, let's take a look at what your guidance and what your advice is to navigate this situation. Okay. So, okay, we've got a lot. And we even have this. Okay. So, we've got some major advice here. So, one thing that's interesting is it's telling you that you've learned all of your lessons from this situation. So, wherever it is that you need to go, you've already learned everything from it. So, it's time to make that next step. Take what you've learned and keep it moving, because you're not going to get anything more than what you've got out of this. unless you do something about it, unless you take some steps. And that's kind of what this is saying too. There's change happening with it. And either you have to change or you have to change the situation. But something here is, the universe is telling you that something is changing or needs to change. So that's a big message, considering it's 2 major arcana in your guidance card. And the third is, this is keeping you up at night. This is really stressing you out. And you don't need to stress out about it. Maybe you need to think it through, but you need to leave the negative thoughts out of it and stay towards the positive side of it in order to get a resolution that is going to be for the highest good of everyone. So, wow, there's a lot in that advice. All right, Pisces. So I hope that resonated with somebody. I hope that you got something out of this reading. And if you did, like, subscribe, leave me a comment and let me know. And I will see you again next week. Bye.